I'm just gonna come right out and say it, dude. I think Killer Klowns is the best asymmetrical horror game we've got. I am notably very bad at games, but I seem to be having great success with Killer Klowns, and I don't know if that means I'm getting better at video games, or this is just a really good game that is supportive of you no matter what skill level you are at as a gamer. I picked this game up right around launch time, but I didn't actually play it till the double XP event this weekend. And honestly, like, this video is going to be talking about why I love the Killer Klowns game so much, but it's mainly going to be focusing on the cosmetics and character customization, because that's honestly the biggest draw of this game for me. Like, I am having a blast playing this game and unlocking cosmetics for free. I think that's something that a lot of other asymmetrical horror games lack, is free cosmetics. I mean, Texas Chainsaw kind of has some, depending on how many times you play a character or whatever. But outside of those, like, really, they're only free unlockable in the game is the blackout outfits, of which they don't even have for all the characters yet. There's discontinued games now, like VHS and the Friday the 13th game, where they have released everything for free. I think Friday the 13th's character customization stuff was paid, but I know VHS released completely for free with all the cosmetics and stuff, and that was super cool. But back to Killer Klowns. I just love this game so much. I love the look of it. I love the sounds of it. I love the gameplay so much. So I played a lot during this last double XP weekend, and honestly, there were no really big bugs or glitches I faced. There was one time I spawned underneath the map and just sort of hung out down there, and then when people started doing the Hand of Fate mini games, they gave me stuff, and I would just throw it and then run to the other side of my little void and pick it up and throw it again. And I just did that for a whole match because I just wanted to see if it would maybe like spawn me somewhere else, or if I would survive the match or whatever. And then there was another glitch I was having that I think had more so to do with like the servers rather than my own game, where I was just spawning into matches as humans, but just like completely random character models. But then if I died and then respawned in the game, I was my own character model again. So, but honestly, didn't really hinder my gameplay thing. I've had no issues getting into matches. I noticed they do put bots in matches if they're not completely filled up, and I'm fine with that. Like, I'm not someone that plays to like grind up XP or like get prestige on like every type of character or whatever. Like, I'm playing for fun, and I'm having a lot of fun playing this game. And yeah, like, I did really grind for XP on the double XP weekend, but that, going back to the character customization and cosmetics thing, there were cosmetics I wanted that were level 30, and just starting the game, I was at like level 0. So I played my ass off this weekend. I got to level 30 and I unlocked the hair I wanted for my character, and I was very happy about that. And then actually, while going through this video and doing a footage capture, I found a sweater I wanted for my character, so I'm gonna keep grinding for that. So moving on to the actual gameplay, there's a lot of ways to have success on both sides. Like, even if I die in a match, there is the chance to come back through a Hand of Fate card or the Resurrection Machine. It's just a lot of fun, and even just to watch people and then be able to interact instead of just spectating by giving them the Hand of Fate cards. I think that's a lot of fun, and then like the mini games element of that too. Granted, they do get a little repetitive. I think there's only 5 or 6 different ones, so especially the sequencer one and the Simon Says one, I'm kind of over those. But like the boat one is fun. They're just a lot of fun. So it feels very successful on both sides, no matter how the match pans out. And like, honestly, you're still getting XP at the end, so it's not like if there's a poor clown victory, you're not getting anything for your match. Like, you're getting points, and I just really like that. The game's a lot of fun too. I think it definitely plays more into the comedy aspects of horror games, but you know what, I love that because I hate being scared, and sometimes I don't want to be scared. Sometimes when I play Texas Chainsaw, I get really scared if I'm playing victim, but this game, as a human, like the ability to fight back and like find stuff and even escape, it's so nice and it's so fun. I just also love the 80s beach town aesthetic so much. I love all the character cosmetics and stuff, and I love the look of the clowns. I love a lot of the visuals of this game so much. Another part of this game I love is that it seems like they're adding in horror icons. Obviously it's paid DLC, but still a lot of fun. Like, what fucking video game can you play as Elvira and Tom Savini at the same time, but also play against those characters as a clown that looks like a hot dog. It might be because it's still new to me, but I feel like there is a lot of replayability in this game simply because of the endless possibilities of cosmetic and like loadout options you have. Like there's nothing about this game I dislike. I like every single aspect of it. So I wanted to sort of, I guess, do a study in some capacity to compare other horror asym like cosmetic character customizations to Killer Klowns. So starting out with Killer Klowns, I will make a character for my best friend as an example. Like lots of different face options, unisex face options might I add. They are the same for both male and female, which I really like. Lots of different hairstyles, granted a lot of them are unlockable or you need to do challenges to unlock them. I made her blonde, but my friend actually has dark red hair right now. Lots of skin tones and stuff, which is really awesome. Eye colors. Not a ton, but like the eyes are so small, doesn't really notice. Lots of hats and stuff you can customize your character with, which I think is a lot of fun. I love the towel cosmetics. They've got different glasses and stuff, which I really love. I think one of the glasses was given to all the players for free. I think the 3D glasses. Just super cool, and different like tints for the glasses and stuff. It's just so customizable. I just absolutely love it. And here I am giving her her proper hair color that she actually has right now. There's makeup and stuff. It seems like some of it you have to purchase, like the full face clown stuff, but there's different eyeshadows and stuff you can unlock in the game, which is fun because it gives you something to work towards and it's not just playing mindlessly. The different blushes and stuff aren't anything you have to unlock, and lip stuff you do have to unlock. But you know what? Totally worth it. Totally worth it. It's so much fun. They got a bunch of different voices. Granted, you do have to unlock some of them at different levels and challenges, but that's good. It's good to give yourself things to work towards, especially in online games where there's not really a story mode or anything. Even the clothes, like a lot of them are unlockable, but it's really cute. That's the sweater I mentioned earlier that I want to unlock. I need to get to level 36. But yeah, I just love it. The clothes are unisex as well, so that does sort of like hinder, I guess, more feminine ones per se. I mean, minus like the skirts and stuff. I don't know if those are available for the male characters, but this is just making characters in this game is so much fun. Like it might just be like the inner child in me that plays dress-up games, but like I love dressing up characters in video games. They've also got Mike and Debbie from the Killer Klowns movie available to purchase in this game. I think it also came with like the deluxe DLC thing that you could pre-order. That's what my character looks like. I tried to model her after me. And then we go on to the clowns, and these are just, they're so fun to make. They've got different shapes for the different clown types and clown personalities. I like the girl clowns because I don't think there's any girl clowns in the movie actually. So it's a lot of fun to make girl clowns in the games. I was just looking at the different shapes of clowns here, but I decided on this one. Just sort of peeking through and stuff. I love making little characters in this game. I love the girl hair for clowns, like the pigtails and the spiky hair. It's super cute. Now, I didn't realize when making this that there was a hot dog outfit that I had unlocked. I'm here looking at the special character clowns. But going through and then seeing these hot dog options, I was like, yes, my clown's gonna be a little hot dog girl. Absolutely love it. Didn't even have to like show you guys the customization options because this is what I'm going with for this character. I have my other clown right here, but hot dog girly, I love her. I love her so much. So moving on to the next game with character customization, I jumped into Texas Chainsaw, as that's the other one I play the most frequently. Granted, I am more of a sissy main, so I don't play victim a whole lot at all, but as you can see here, you have to play characters a certain amount of times, like 5 times or 10 times to unlock certain skins. I can't believe how long this game is taking to load as well. Like, Killer Klowns doesn't take this long to load on my computer, but Texas Chainsaw, with all the settings turned down, if you can notice, is just taking forever to load. A lot of the different outfits in Texas Chainsaw you have to purchase. There are the blackout cosmetics for level 99 players, but obviously I will probably never get there. I mean, I've been playing the game since launch and I'm at level 13. I think after you play them once, you unlock a couple different swatches, but then a lot of them you have to buy. So I'll be interested to see if any come with the content pass that I bought, because I would really like, not that I play as half these characters, but it's just nice to have different things for them to be dressed up as, especially for like footage capture stuff. I feel like Leatherface has more chainsaw cosmetics than actual skins. I don't know if that's 100% accurate, but there were 3 different pages of chainsaws. I mean, granted, this is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But like the cook only has 4 skins. Victims have what, like 3 different outfits with 5 swatches each. So they've all got like 15 different outfits, and a lot of the family members only have like, I mean, I think Johnny has the most, honestly, looking at it now. Here, Sissy's only got a handful, and we don't want to talk about the Wildflower or the Ivy ones because they're just bad. They're just bad. The Bride one is probably the best. I think that was free though. And obviously I don't have any of the purchasable DLC characters, so I didn't get to take a peek at those. But then even for Rush Week, which I talked about a lot in my Rush Week videos, you just sort of pick the outfit and then it puts a character in it randomly. I need to buy the Halloween pack, by the way. I love that they added that. But yeah, there's not a whole lot of customization or like different color swatches for the sorority girls in Rush Week. Probably would have liked to see more of that so that they're all not running around in the same pajamas if someone picks it out to be that way. Then I jumped into a game that I played, God, once before it completely shut down, which is VHS. And as I said earlier, they gave a complete unlock to everything before they sort of shut down the online servers for the game. So actually looking through this, there was a couple clown outfits, which I thought was funny because I'm doing the video about killer clowns. But I just sort of went through here and gave the 3 female characters different outfits. They do have a lot of options. Granted, they have some that are specific to the character, and then I think the majority of them are available to everyone for them to use. I do like the options here, and then once again going with like the 80s style. It's really nice. I wish this game had actually gotten to launch because I think it would have been fun. But the asymmetrical horror thing, the asymmetrical horror game industry is like super oversaturated right now, so I can see why games like this would sort of fall beneath the cracks and not even make it to launch. But it's still available for free, so you can still go download it and play offline or with bots if you want to try it out. There are still things to unlock in it. They just, you know, gave you all the cosmetics for free and maybe gave everyone the highest level. I'm level 95, but I played this game once, so not really sure what that's about. Moving on from that, we've got the Evil Dead game. Now, there are outfits you can get as DLC. The game did come with some. I mean, I got like the digital deluxe version, I believe, when it launched. So there were a lot of cosmetics that came with that. And I mean, there's certain characters that do have more outfits. Like, it seems like a lot of the healer characters only have 2, whereas like Evil Dead 2 Ash and Army of Darkness Ash have like 4 outfits each. Cheryl only has 2. She's my favorite character. I wish she had more. But yeah, you can't like customize the colors or anything. They're just sort of pre-made outfits that you slap on your character, and that's the extent of character customization in that game. Then moving on, we've got the Friday the 13th game. I played this game once on Switch in 2020, and there was a kid singing a Rihanna song in the voice chat. I don't know if he knew his voice chat was on, but I only played it once, and also I was playing on Switch, so I didn't really have the best time, like, gameplay wise. But when they announced that it was shutting down, I went and purchased like the full pack of like the game and all the cosmetics on Steam. So I had them here and I got to look at them for the first time. Can I just say, this loading screen, the characters are like so close to you. Like, back up, please. It seems like a lot of these characters have like sort of like a default outfit that you can change like the swatches of, and then like a bathing suit and then a Halloween costume. So not a ton of options, but at least you can change the colors of things. So you could potentially have more options and like different patterns and stuff, but you can't sort of mix and match the outfit elements themselves. But yeah, just scrolling through, I can't believe how like quote unquote old this game looks like in comparison to Killer Clowns or like Texas Chainsaw. I know those are the 2 developers that worked on Friday the 13th that now have their own horror ASIMs. But yeah, there's just like a very stark difference between how the characters look in these games. I didn't jump in to play an offline match in Friday the 13th to see how the cosmetics looked out in the wild, I guess. But yeah, I didn't think this game had that many options and stuff. And then even for Jason, they've got different levels of like blood spatter for him. I think they've got the version of Jason from like the NES Friday the 13th video game, so like purple and blue or whatever. Didn't think that game had that robust of a character customization thing, but I think I was wrong. At least color scheme wise, they have a lot of options. Anyways, let's jump into the Dead by Daylight character customization, which I literally have never explored before. I am doing this live. It took me a while to find. I didn't think it was going to be in the store tab that I had to look for things to customize characters with. Yeah, it looks like I have to unlock a lot of these things. Like, granted, I did just start a new account completely. There does seem to be a lot of options for hair and stuff. Granted, Dead by Daylight is probably the biggest and longest running horror asymmetrical thing, I would say. They also do have like licensed characters and stuff. Like, I've got Laurie Strode here because there was some DLC I owned on this game. It just seems like you click in and out of stuff. It doesn't look like... Okay, so it does look like you can mix and match things, which I think is like a really cool option. I don't know if I've ever seen Laurie in that outfit. Was that at the beginning of the movie? I'm not sure. Let's take a look at another character. Seems like if I want to look at the cosmetics I own, I have to scroll right to the bottom, which is, I mean, I am on like the store page or whatever. This looks like there's different charms and stuff they can wear. Where do those go? Okay, on their pants and stuff. Yeah, they've got like, I don't know. I don't have a whole lot to say about this because a lot of the stuff is locked, but it looks like they do have a lot of customization options. So, I mean, I'm not going to complain about that. Maybe I will get more into this game and figure out how to actually customize characters and stuff. They do have, like, you know, Nicolas Cage and Lara Croft, Ellen Ripley available and stuff. So there is a wide range of characters and character models to play as. Nancy, Steve from Stranger Things, Ash is there. But, yeah, it seems to be a pretty good customization thing. But, you know, Killer Klowns takes the cake, baby. If this was a thesis statement, the thesis statement would be Killer Klowns is the best asymmetrical horror game, and that is because the character customization is really good. And that's what I want in a video game. I want to be able to look pretty and run around, or look really rugged and run around, or look like an 80s punk and run around, or look like a jock and run around. And that's the thing I love about it too. You can make your own sort of characters and storylines up in your head as you play. Like, granted, unless you're playing with like a group of friends or whatever, like obviously you couldn't like role play or whatever, but if you're just playing with like random people, you can just make up a little storyline in your head. I love doing that. I'm a Sims player. I'm always making up little storylines in my head for video games. So yeah, that's just what I am totally digging right now. I am totally digging Killer Klowns and its character customization. And that's why I think it's the best asymmetrical horror game. The gameplay itself is also a blast, but I just love character customization so much, and I needed to make this video to talk about how good it is and to show it off and to compare it to the other asymmetrical horrors. So if you're like me and you've got some money to spend and you want to know which game has the best options for your clothes, well, baby girl, I just showed them all to you. If there's any I missed, let me know and I can check them out and report back to you on what I think, but that's all I've got for you today. Let me know if you're playing the Killer Klowns game and if you're enjoying it. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.